Folks, I think a lot of us suspected that this may be coming. It looks like charges are coming soon for Shiloh Hendrix. The City of Rochester, Minnesota Police Department just released a statement saying that their investigation into Shiloh Hendrix has now been completed. Because, ladies and gentlemen, this is where the Minnesota police are aiming and putting all of their resources, right? You got crazy crimes happening all over the place. We just talked about a gang incident that went down a couple of days ago, not too far away from Shiloh, that claimed the lives of now 4 people. We thought it was 3, but now it's 4. But there's not much effort being put into stopping the violence in these communities, but they decided to conduct an entire investigation because some lady said the N-word at a park. Imagine if the police investigated every time someone said the N-word. They wouldn't have time for anything else. But instead of investigating the things they should be investigating, they've spent the last few days conducting an entire investigation into someone saying the N-word. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a complete joke. So you can shank a white kid at a school track meet and be released a few days later. You can shank a white baby in the parking lot of a grocery store and be found unfit to stand trial. You can ride around with your Somalian buddies looking for little girls who ran away from foster homes to prey on and have your charges dropped. You can have an island where you take the America's most powerful, influential people to this island to have all types of nasty little escapades with little people, let's just say that. You could do all of that, but dropping the N-bomb, a white lady saying the N-word, is where the line is drawn. You could get away with all of these crazy crimes, but you drop the N-word, a full entire investigation, and now it looks like she may be charged with something. Completely ridiculous, but this is where we're at. I'm about to go ahead and get into this statement, but first, if you appreciate these videos, if you support the channel, consider supporting via Cash App or Super Thanks, or support for free by liking the video, sharing the video on social media, dropping a comment, becoming part of the conversation below, subscribing if you haven't already, and ring that notification bell so you can be notified of all of my uploads. But with that being said, let's dive into this statement. The City of Rochester Police Department has completed an investigation into a disturbing video posted on social media. Findings have been submitted to the Rochester City Attorney's Office for review and consideration for a charging decision. RPD takes all reports and allegations seriously and must thoroughly gather information to ensure due process. We recognize the behavior captured in the video has raised many concerns, and we appreciate the community's patience during the investigation and moving forward. It's funny that the behavior in this video has caused so much concern. But think about all of the videos that you've seen with certain behavior coming from a certain community. So you're telling me the mass smash and grabs at the jewelry store in the mall, that's not concerning behavior? When people run in groups into Target and steal everything, when they run into Dillard's, when they run into Macy's, and they steal everything, and they run out with thousands and thousands of dollars in purses and coats, that's not disturbing behavior? When people are beating each other over the head with frying pans at Waffle House, that's not disturbing behavior? When there are people gathered around while cars ride in circles and hit people and they're shooting and all types of stuff. That's not concerning behavior. I can show you millions of videos with concerning behavior that is completely ignored, but the behavior of a white woman has to be put under a microscope. Oh my God, this white woman said the N-word, which is not right. But it's very minuscule when you look at all of the other problems, not just in America, but literally in that same community. I mean, the supposed hero of this story is a Somalian that literally was accused of doing some crazy stuff. No concern there. We'll drop his charges, but we're not going to drop Shiloh's. Oh, you picked up a little girl that ran away from a foster home and you and your buddies did what to her? Oh my God. Well, charges dropped. Shiloh, you said the N-word? The full extent of the law. We're coming for you. We're bringing down the hammer of justice on Shiloh. And then people wonder why Shiloh raised so much money. It's because of the inequality. It's because of the unfair treatment here. If people were being held accountable for their crimes in the way that they should be, people wouldn't really complain about people holding Shiloh accountable for what she said at the park. But when one group of people is not held accountable for anything, in fact, they literally murder kids and then they're portrayed as the victim. When one group of people gets that treatment, you think this other group of people is just going to bow down and take it? I mean, well, I guess they have been for years because everyone's tried to be nice, decent people here that can get along with everyone. But it seems like there's a certain group of people that doesn't care about getting along with everyone. And it just so happens to be the group of people that commits the most violent crimes in this country by far. But we know that these people are capable of doing their job. Because after ignoring all of the crazy stuff happening in the city, they're ready. They're doing their job when it comes to Shiloh. So this is just going to continue to open more eyes. It's going to continue to push people in a certain direction, a direction that I don't think people want to really go, but they have no choice. And if you think Shiloh had support before, if she gets charged for this nonsense, the support is going to go through the roof. But with that being said, you guys let me know what you think about this down in the comments below. While you're down there, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell, and I'll talk to you all very soon in the next one.